Hello. So I decided that for my 28-day challenge, I'm going to be doing an oil painting, and I think that a video vlog kind of a deal is going to be the best way to document my progress on it, because I think that a time lapse of the oil painting nearing completion will look pretty cool. So this is the start of that experience. So here we have my canvas. Have our oil paints and brushes, and just my whole little studio right here.
Long hair across the room, baby, she got that glow. I know you see me over here, so dance on me real slow. We've been going for about 2 hours, and I don't even know your name. So baby, please reveal. Your friends are calling you, baby, stay with me instead. I know you're saying that you're tired, there's at the door, dancing you left. Even if I go, I still think of you in my bed. Of a good time we had. The scent of your perfume has got me lost in a haze, and all this moment depends on the records that the DJ plays. Baby, move a little bit closer, 'cause I wanna feel you, babe. I wanna feel you, babe. Your friends are calling you, baby, stay with me instead. I know you're saying that you're tired, there's at the door, dancing you left. Even if I go, I still think of you in my bed. Of a good time we had.
So the habit that I started, or kind of ended, was I made an oil painting instead of watching Netflix, which took up a lot of my time before. I did this because I feel like I'm less productive when I spend a lot of time just watching TV. It kind of gets me in a mood of, not wanting to do anything else. So I try to get out of that kind of habit. Also, I used watching just mindless television as a kind of coping mechanism to distract me from any thoughts or feelings that I wanted to avoid. So art is a better coping mechanism of mine, where I can kind of express those feelings instead of just avoiding them. So I tried to do that because it's just more productive in a sense of mental health. And it also gets me, like, I feel like I checked something off my to-do list, like got me ready for the day. I can go do other stuff now. kind of other stuff on my to-do list, kind of a deal. So Duhigg's, I think I'm saying that right, framework, kind of, it helped me look at, how, in my specific case, what my cues were. I could kind of point them out and see when they would come up, like when I would get home from class or when I'd get home from work. If I was about to sit down to eat, I would think, oh, time to turn on the TV. So it kind of helped me realize and pinpoint what those cues were. So instead of turning on the TV, I could, start doing something else, like answer emails or start doing my oil painting or something like that. So that was helpful for me in that way. I was not successful all 28 days. You'll see that in the video. I kind of skipped through a few days just because some days I was just busy and I just didn't have time to watch TV or to do oil painting. But some days I was just lazy and I just didn't want to do it, so I just ended up not doing it a few days there. Kind of had a big gap in the middle there. I observed myself in this. I kind of learned how much more therapeutic it is to do art instead of like watching TV, how much better that was for me. I could kind of notice a difference between this month and the month before that. Just like the difference between how I was feeling, how like, just pent up of emotions I was or not, or I wasn't. This, in relation to the art of being human and the human potential, I learned how easy it is to like work with different mediums. I'd never worked with oil paintings before. That's why I chose that specific medium. It was new to me. I regularly did art. I'd never used oil paintings before, so it was cool to see how easily you can catch on to it. I mean, after the 5th or 6th brush stroke, I felt like I had a good handle on how the paint itself moved and how it worked with other layers of the painting, and it was a lot easier to like get around blending and stuff. And I quickly learned that for what the style I was going for, oil paintings is not the best use of it wasn't the right medium for what I was going for with all of the little lines that I had and all the little dots and everything. That's more of a like marker colored pencil, things that you can be really precise with. It was hard getting that in an oil painting, but I was able to work my way around that. And I found like the little strips of paper that I used to make those straight lines and stuff that I couldn't get with paintbrush. I was able to kind of learn with it, flow with it. So I learned that you can learn a lot about a medium that you've never worked with relatively quickly. 2 learning outcomes that I feel like I came closer to meeting in doing this would be, I guess, the culture concept. It just kind of, you look at me trying to cut out TV by replacing it with a different habit, and you see it helped me to learn how integrated TV is into our society, and just like, I'd come home and my roommates would want to put something on the TV and I'd just, sit down and go with it, and sometimes that is what led to those gaps in the videos where I just, I got into this culture of just sitting down and watching TV with my friends, and not, doing this project, which I was using to kind of get away from that, whole just concept of like, sit down and you watch TV with your friends. It's just a cultural thing for us. And I also came closer to meeting just the reflexivity concept, just like by understanding how TV shapes our lives, and how it, with the cues that I did see, it kind of shaped those experiences in my life where it, about to go to bed at night, put something on the TV, how our culture with this instant television is just shaped by that.